friends. So today we are getting it all done. I have quite a list on my DooMore day list. It is almost 1:30 and I had to wait until I could put my son down for a nap so I can utilize that time the best. I'm going to try to get as much of this list done today because that's part of the point is to try to get as much of these random stuff done in one day, but they can be spread out over into other days. But the main thing, so I have my list, my DooMore day list. So I have on here declutter yard sale leftovers. It's been a month since our yard sale. If you remember my major declutter video a few videos back, it was for that yard sale. That yard sale has come and gone, and I have had the remnants sitting in my garage. A lot of that is due because I listed some of it on Facebook Marketplace and was trying to sell it. So I'm going to renew some of those listings that I think could still sell, and the other stuff is going to Goodwill. So I need to clean that up. All of my project leftovers. I have spots where things have collected from projects that I've been working on, and I just need to clean it up, get them in their rightful place so that when I need them for a new project, they're clean and ready to go. So I need to do that. Undecorate. That's going to be a big one. I'm probably going to start with that, is undecorate the Halloween decorations. I went to Roll King and got some storage totes. Best prices that I've been able to find. So I got 2 larger ones, which I think will go for the decorations, and then I got 5 smaller ones, which will go to another item on the list, which is to organize clothes that don't fit anymore. So I have a couple bags in my son's closet that are clothes that are too small. I don't donate his small clothes because we plan on having another kid, and if it's a boy, then, or some of it if it's a girl too, then we can reuse. So I need to go ahead and there's enough that has been put in the bags that they can go into a big tub. So I needed to get a tub for that. I have clothes that are too big for me right now that I put in the yard sale. They didn't sell, but looking over them again, I don't want to get rid of them because they could be used as maternity clothes. So I have like a bin in the basement that has my maternity stuff plus like baby stuff. So like the pump and the bags and stuff like that. So I'm going to organize that and have one tub for like newborn items, and then another tub for just my maternity clothes. So I'm going to do that. I needed to get a tub, so it's just been sitting up in my closet. What else? There's a bunch of boxes. This has been on my list for a while to break down in the basement. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. There's a vase that I want to spray paint. And I got some storage bins for my husband's hunting stuff. We'll go down there later. You'll see. It's just all over the floor. So we don't have shelves yet because we don't know if we want to buy shelves. They're just really expensive. So I might wait until Black Friday to get shelves, but I need to get them put away because it's driving me crazy every time I go down there. So we're going to do that. And I think that's it for today, but that's quite a hefty list. That's quite a hefty list. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with Halloween decorations. So let's go. And this is what it comes down to. It's all been taken down. I was trying to be pretty meticulous. Let me see if I can, there you go. And took down all of the spider webs, took all the spiders out of them, and divided them up so that everything stays in good condition so that I can reuse it next year. Have the 3 medium-sized spiders folded up and put in the cauldron, as well as some of the outfit costume stuff. So all the spider webs, have all the spiders in the bag. This is the fog machine that I would not I would not suggest getting. Wasn't great. Green light bulbs. We didn't use the purple glow sticks. And then the spider deconstructed. I'm gonna try to save it. I think we're gonna reuse it next year and just try to keep building off of it. So we're gonna see how well it stores. I can't really fit it into a container, but we have plenty of storage space, I think. So you'll see me do that in a little bit. And then here's the car. For right now, we're gonna keep it. I don't know if we'll ever reuse it, but you never know. For now, since we have the space, we're gonna go ahead. But just wanted to show you all of that time and work comes down into just this. So let's put all of this into the tub and then carry it into the basement. Okay friends, so all I was able to get accomplished from my DooMore list while my son napped was take down the Halloween decorations, which still that was a big one. So but it's all done here, and before I can find it a home, we gotta take care of this. So I have my son down here and he's gonna play. I had to change, I was so hot just, you know, working up. Plus I'm in Kentucky, which is not only the bluegrass state, it's the bipolar weather state, so we can't decide what season it is. So it's November, what, 4th, and I'm in shorts and a tank top. So anyway, I'm going to hopefully organize this. He's been through it, so I'm assuming everything stays. So we're not decluttering any of his stuff, we're just going to organize it. Hi! And I have some containers that I got that, yeah, we're gonna do. So let's get this taken care of, and that will be one more thing to cross off. So let's go. Bye.
Stranger's way of loving someone. functions so much better having all of that stuff just in these specific bins rather than those boxes that were falling apart. It feels much better for me going down here and knowing that that is done. Hopefully it stays that way. But now I'm just trying to organize this decor side of the storage area. I have accumulated some more Christmas stuff over the last year, really, thrifting and then buying. Recently, I've bought a couple things from Walmart, I think maybe Target, Hobby Lobby, just some things. Since our house is so much bigger, I needed a couple other things just to fill out the decor in the rest of the house. I say needed very loosely, like I didn't need any of that, but I just had random bags down here. So I needed to consolidate those. And then all of these other decorations that we just haven't found a home for yet. I'm trying to just figure out how to best organize them, and again, take and consolidate these boxes that are falling apart. I think today we were able to get rid of all of the remaining boxes that we traveled with from our old house. So that felt really, really good, and that these things actually have like a organized space. So now I know where I can come get them. I did before, but now it makes a lot more sense. And so now I'm moving over into the kind of baby area. This is all of the maternity and old toys and uh, baby supplies like the bassinet. Anyway, all that, and then the clothes that are too small. So I'm wanting to organize all of this first before we go upstairs and bring all of the other stuff down that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. So clothes that are too big for me that I'm going to put in the maternity bin, and then clothes that are too small for my son, I need to go ahead and organize and sort back into all of these this area. So I want to make sure it's ready for all of that. But we'll head up there soon and take care of that and cross another thing off the list. It's such a hopeless situation, but we do it again. Two livers on the floor. That ain't no song. Two lovers want more. Oh, it's such a hopeless situation, but we do it again. We do it again. Oh, we do it again. Oh,
Okay, so another thing checked off the list. So that was my closet. I was able to take the leftover yard sale stuff that has just been sitting in my closet since the yard sale, so several weeks, and able to fold those and get it all together, put it in a bag. I have that set aside to put in my car to go to Goodwill, and then I had already had most of those clothes that were too big set aside, so I put those in the tub, and we're going to go downstairs and consolidate with my maternity clothes, and then just further organize down there. And then so now I'm in my son's closet, and so I just need to go through his clothes really quickly. I've been setting them aside as like the weather changes, which again, we're in Kentucky. It's not so easy to just determine what clothes are not needed in the season. So, but I've been putting them in this bag as I notice they're too small. Well, bags, one big bag and two big bags. So I'm just going to go through these and fold them, make sure that they're not stained or ripped or anything, because otherwise I'll throw those away. But everything else I'm going to fold and put them in this tub for, I think they're probably 3 T's. 2T and 3T maybe. So I'll be able to label all of the tubs later, but we're going to do that. But I just want to do a quick glance through his clothes and make sure I got everything. So we are on our way through that list. We've done so much so far. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get everything done today, but I feel good about what we are getting done. So let's just keep going.
We are just about done up here with my son's clothes, and we'll be taking all of this down into the basement and organizing it into the space that we've already tackled. So it'll be quick and easy. And I'll also be tackling all of those boxes that I mentioned at the beginning of the video that have just been sitting in my basement. They've been on my DooMore day list for a while now, and I just needed to set my mind to complete it. It's like the easiest task I could do, but it's also probably the least impeding task. And so I kept pushing it off, but I said I was going to finish it, and so I did. We're going to break down all those boxes, put it into the recycling after we're finished organizing all of the baby stuff. And then we'll be moving into the garage and picking up in there. Like I said, I have a lot of like project stuff just scattered everywhere. So we're going to pick up what we can. Don't get done as much as or as thoroughly as I had intended whenever I started this day, but uh, the fact that I touched it at all just was a big win for me. I was really tempted to just leave it, but I wanted to finish out and at least do a little bit. And it's definitely made the the weeks after this, really helpful just to be able to go into the garage and not have everything to trip over and get in my way. Will also be setting aside all of the donations. So really accomplishing even more on the list. Um, and so we are just making crazy progress that I had big goals and I wasn't sure if we're going to meet them. And although we didn't get everything done or the things that we touched, we didn't do to the fullest extent, but just doing it in a small form was exponentially better than not touching it at all. So I hope that you have gotten a lot of motivation from this. I hope that you're able to tackle some of your list with me as you're watching this. But if this is not your day to do this, if you cannot make today that day, then save this video, come back to it whenever you have the time to tackle that random list that you don't want impeding on your normal day, but you still need to get done. Save this video, pull it up whenever you are able to set aside that time. And hopefully the upbeat music and the fast pace and just all of the motivation get you going, get you to accomplish some of those tasks, because I know these things rob my mental peace. That's something I'm really big on. Like, even if it seems really silly or small when you try to say it to somebody else, or trying to convince yourself that it's really not a big deal. If it's robbing your mental peace, if it's occupying your thoughts, then put it onto this list. That's what this list is for. What the DooMore Day is for, so we could get it all done. So I hope that you're being motivated. If you are, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, because I really I need the motivation to keep going, honestly, on here. So if you can subscribe, like this video, leave me a comment. I would just love to interact with you and myself be motivated by it. So thank you so much for being here thus far, and let's keep going.
Friday night around 7, stuck behind your desk and by the phone. This will be the last call. In 20 minutes you're done being alone. And everything is set up. I know you felt this many times before. Everything succeeded, so take that bag and walk right out the door. And here is one for the road. Nobody cares and everyone's on the run. Run, run to clear your mind. I know it's all there is to be. Slowly erase your destiny, and you will be just fine. Don't you ever doubt.
Okay, friends, I didn't have my camera on, but here's the garage. It's not like anything great, but I don't think you might have saw just generally how chaotic it was. I had our saw down here with a bunch of random wood scattered everywhere, had boxes and bags of donations, and then that container that had all those, what are they called? The beads, the expandable beads that spilled everywhere. I had to clean up. So I think that's it. The ladder was out, so I broke down all those boxes. My recycling bin is full, so might have to wait until they take it to put that in there. And then that's just trash that has been in here, like at the bag, and I filled that up with all the remaining trash. This is all donations, so this is going to Goodwill. All of this is going to Goodwill. So I might try to post, this is the light that was in the bathroom when we redid it, and we have several like hardware things. So and then this was from the dining room, which you'll see that we replaced that light in a video coming in a few weeks. But I might try to post it and see what happens, but honestly I might just take those to Habitat. But that's all done, and then everything is just, you know, it's not pretty, but it's a lot better. So anyway, another thing checked off. I'm gonna go ahead and just put those in my car tomorrow and take them so that they are done. All right, on to the next thing.
Everyone here knows what's on your mind. Don't you ever doubt, 'cause we got it covered. So let it out, just let it out.
10 p.m. you settle, loving every minute of this day.
Finally an ending. One more hour is more than you can take. It's in everything you're doing. You know it's there and it's there for a good cause. And we'll dance to our own heartbeats and wonder.
Say hi. I need to wash all the linen stuff, but this is everything that I used. I am going to go ahead and donate these mats. I've been thinking about doing it for a couple seasons now, a couple fall seasons, but I'm going to do that. But everything else I think I'm going to keep. I'm going to store it away. Got a container, so let's do that and finish up. Quite a long DooMore day.
World we're living on.
And here is one for the road. Nobody cares and everyone's on the run. Run, run to clear your mind.
I know it's all there is to be.
Slowly erase your destiny and
You will be just fine. Don't you ever doubt, 'cause we got it covered. Everyone here knows what's on your mind. Don't you ever doubt, 'cause we got it covered. So let it out, just let it out. And even if it rains, love will be the ruler. The clouds will feel ashamed. The sun will be inside us. Don't you ever doubt, 'cause we got it And here is one for the road. Nobody cares and everyone's on the run. Run, run to clear your mind.
I know it's all there is to be. Slowly erase your destiny and you'll be just fine.
Don't you ever doubt, 'cause we got it covered. Everyone here knows what's on your mind. Don't you ever doubt, 'cause we got it covered. So let it out, just let it out. And even if it
Okay, friends, that was a long day. It is 8:30 almost, and I think I told you we started at 1:30, so it's just a long day. I'm really tired. I probably wouldn't have went as far as I did if it wasn't for you guys, so I'm thankful to you. I'm also ready for the night to be done. I'm going to eat. I haven't eaten since early this morning. You know, it's a consuming project, a consuming list when I don't eat. So I'm going to go eat, put my kiddo down. But we accomplished so much. I don't have my phone on me right now, but we undecorated Halloween. We cleaned up the garage. We collected all the donations. We organized and sorted the maternity clothes, the children's clothes, Billy's hunting and recreation stuff. We organized all of the decor. We undecorated for fall. Is that it? Is that it? We did so much. I am kind of blown away by how much. I think that's why, other than you doing it with and for you, I think that's why I kept going and pushed myself, because it just felt good. Oops. It just felt good to see things get accomplished, especially things that I've had on my phone to do, or knew would be coming up to do, and on top of all the other things. So I'm going to go check those things off my phone and see that satisfaction of the mark through, and yeah, get some food. So thank you so much. I hope that you utilized the DooMore day and got a lot done off of your list. If it wasn't for today, hopefully this gave you the motivation to tackle it another day when you have the time. But you can do it. If I can get all this done today, you definitely can. So thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll see you next week. Bye, friends.